Say mic check 1 2 1 2. We ready? Let's get it, guys. Welcome to All Things Ndatala by yours truly. My name is Ndatala. If you're new here, wait a minute. Why am I saying it like a shirumbo? My name is Ndatala. My name is Ndatala. Yes, that sounds right. My name is Ndatala, and welcome to my channel. Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to All Things Ndatala. Yes. Good to be back. I know it's been a while. It's yes. I've ditched the specs. You know one thing, eh? I was always tired of seeing the reflection of my specs in my video. So today, I'm ditching them. As I don't want to do specs. Also because I did my face, so that's why. Ik hou my mooi vandaag. Anyways, welcome back to All Things Ndatala. If you do hear any noise in the background, those are my kids. Yes, I already must say this. So yeah, I started this channel a few months back last year, and it's been growing. So thank you to all my subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, I'm not gonna remind you. What are you waiting for? Please do subscribe. We need to grow this channel, and it has grown. Yeah, so please, let's subscribe. And also, one thing that I always ask my subscribers is that, guys, let us engage in the comments down below. I don't want to be just posting videos just for the sake of posting. Let us engage. I want to get to know you guys. Okay, I want to get to know you guys, so let's engage in the comments down below. Yes, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share if you would like to. Yes, you have my permission to share. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm mumbling too much. Okay, let's get into this video. Yes, things I have learned in the year 2021. I've learned a lot. I've really learned a lot in terms of just everything, like all the aspects of my life. Hence why I actually started a YouTube channel. I've learned quite a lot. So let me just give you, there's a lot that I can actually say or unpack, but I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to just go on and on. I can hear my kids scream. Okay, welcome back, guys. I don't even know in what frame I was or which position I was sitting or how my hair was shitting there. Okay, so anyways, and I'm not gonna restart this video. So we'll just continue where we left up. Yeah, like I was saying, we've all lost a lot last year, and we have to give thanks to God because last year was just not an easy year. Personally, there's a lot that I've learned. A lot that I've learned in terms of just every aspect of my life, okay? And I felt like, let me just share with you what I've learned in the year, because maybe some of you might take some bits from it, okay? First things first. I got married last year, had a baby last year. I had to prep for my wedding, was pregnant. It was a lot going on. So I'm just thankful and grateful that I'm here today, like that I made it, you know. So yes, first things now, the things that I've learned the most. I'm going to start with my kids. Yes, I have 3 kids. I'll put it this way. I have 3 kids. I have a 13-year-old. Don't worry or don't wonder why I have a 13-year-old. Yes, I have a 13-year-old. I have a 5-year-old, and I have a 6-month-old baby. Yes. So from my kids, what I've learned in the year, I'll start with them first of all. What I've learned from my kids is that, let me start with the eldest, because I think she's the one that actually taught me a lot. From being just a mother for 13 years, she has taught me quite a lot in terms of just being patient. I've learned to be patient with her and all the other kids. Patience is key when it comes to kids. As a mother, honestly, I know that sometimes we go through a lot. Kids are growing into different people, into different, like they're just going into their own person, and you have your own other stuff going on. You've got work, you've got school, you just have a lot. So I think as a parent or as a mother now, I'm speaking now in terms of being a mother, this child has taught me to be patient. And I've only learned that last year. I think maybe because she finally became a teen, and maybe that's where I actually saw a lot of things from her, or I experienced a lot of things with her. I don't know, but I have learned a lot, and I've learned to be patient with her. With the eldest, knowing that she's a teen now, she's growing into her own person. She's different, and I should not have high expectations on her based on how I was brought up. I've learned to be patient with my 13-year-old, and I've learned to not have expectations from her, because she's a new person. She's a teen now, and she's growing into a different person. Regardless of how I was brought up or how I was raised, I should not impose some of the things that I grew up onto her, because that's not how life works. Just let her be her own person. Let her take in what she can take, and if she can't, or if she doesn't want to, if she just decides not to, then it's fine. And with that, I've learned just to be patient and just let her be her own person. I'm sure with time she'll find her way, regardless. Not that she's lost. I'm just saying that she's a teen, and we all know how teens are. Yeah, so yes. From the middle one, Delta, the 5-year-old one, I would say I've learned that I need to give more attention to the little things that she does. The little things, not the big things, but the little things. There's a lot of detail in just those little things that she does. But these are just basic stuff, like her trying to show me something, and I'm on the phone. She came during the whole social media era, so obviously her mom's gonna be on the phone all day. Watching YouTube. It's a joke, but I'm just saying that I've learned not to miss out on stuff. I've learned to actually be attentive to the small things, not just the big things. Yeah, just the small things. Also, one huge one was not to show weakness in front of her. It's very, one will take it lightly, like, yeah, showing weakness, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. No, there is, and I'll tell you why. Just a few days ago, I was just in the room with them watching TV. They were watching TV. I was on the laptop. I was doing my school stuff. She was just there jumping up and down, her being jolly as usual, and I'm here with the little one, with a baby, still on my laptop and with the baby on my lap. And I was trying to paraphrase something, right? And I was just struggling to get the words together. And in that moment, all I did was, man, I sighed and I did this, man. And this daughter of mine, Delta, in that moment, she's like, oh, you can't handle 2 kids. I tell you, when she said that, I don't know if I was surprised or I was embarrassed. I just started laughing out hysterically, like, what? Did you just say that? Guinea? I was like, Guinea? And then she repeated herself, you can't handle 2 kids. I'm like, Delta, listen here. Now, Kishinda so horny. I don't know if it's embarrassment or what. I was like, no, listen here. I'm trying to give her attitude now. Listen here, Shay. I can handle 2 kids, okay? It's not that I can't handle you too. It's because I'm finding it difficult to do my schoolwork, okay? That's so horny shit. To some extent, there's a little truth in what she said. And I'm saying little because I think amidst everything, the baby here crying and, needing my attention, and then her making so much noise in the background, and then here trying to focus on school, I kind of like broke down a little bit, Kucha. She did. And she saw that. And what she saw was her mom struggling. Like she saw that I couldn't handle it. But now in her eyes, it's like she can't handle us. Which is sad, because I felt emotional. Like it was mixed emotions. On the end, so horny. I was like really, I was embarrassed. But in all honesty, I can handle two kids. It's not that I can't handle them. Maybe I can handle them plus school. You get what I'm saying? At the same time, in the same space. Maybe that's what she was supposed to say. Then I could have, said, yes, you're right. I can't. But no, I can handle two kids. And I learned that no, do not show weakness in front of your kids, because if that's what they see, they grow up thinking that that's just it. And I never want her to think that I can never handle things, anything, period. Like kids, school, finance, family. Like I don't want her to ever think that I cannot handle anything. Not at her age. At least not at her age. I mean, she's only 5 years old and she could spot that. Man, that was not right. So don't show weakness, I guess, and don't show emotion. This might come off wrongly, but maybe even, I don't know, maybe emotions as well, I don't know. But for today, like for this video, or what I've learned is that I shouldn't show weakness to this child or to these kids, because it might have an effect on them. Because the way she said it was, oh, you can handle two kids. She was like, really? Like, she was like, really? Like, you can't handle us? And I don't want her to think that I can't handle it, because I've got this. So I would say from the two girls, yeah, patience, not to have expectations, and not to show weakness. That's what I've learned. Definitely. Moving on. What I've learned from my friends is that they will show up when they need to show up. So just overall, what I've learned in the year, the lessons that I've learned is that when it comes to my friends, is that distance is never really an issue when it comes to friendship. And I've learned that we have surpassed being friends. We've really surpassed being friends. I think more than anything, we are now sisters. Yeah, and I mean this now with my friends. They know themselves. Like, I think we have now just established like a sisterhood. I don't even think it's now friendship. It's more like a sisterhood. What I've seen last year was just it was eye-opening, and it was really eye-opening. So sisterhood is what I've learned. I've learned that like there is no more friendship. It's basically just a sisterhood that we have. That's basically what I've learned. Yeah, that's basically what I've learned. That it's a sisterhood now. It's no more a friendship. It's just a sisterhood. And from my side, I learned that I need to go out more often. I need to go out more often with my friends. Yeah, even if it's just a cup of coffee, even if it's just for just lunch. Because I have not done that in a while. I guess because of the circumstances like COVID, pregnancy. I think we're all busy. We're all in different spaces in our lives, and we just don't make enough time for one another. So I think from my side, I need to do that more often. Yes, because I've been slacking in that department. Yes, friendship-wise now. Yeah, moving on. Yes, in terms of family, the lessons I've learned. No matter what, family will always be family. They say blood is thicker than water. Yes, family will always be family, no matter what, regardless of the ups and downs. That does not change that you guys will be forever connected genetically. So what I've learned from family is that they can screw you over. They can, and they can get away with it because they are family. Excuse my language, but really they can. They really can. It's quite sad though. They really can. They can get away with it because they're family at the end of the day. That's one thing I've learned. And that's just me being truthfully honest, that they can really do the most unforgiving things to you. They can really do the most unforgiving things to you and still get away with it. You see? But there's nothing you can do about it because this is your blood, it's your family. Like this, it is what it is. Like that's one. No, but I don't know why this is funny, but this is what I've learned. Really, it's really, it was shocking as well for me. I was like, yo, so this can just really happen. Yes, it really does happen. That nanny, people can just do things to you and they can get away with it, and then the next year or the next day it should be all kumbaya. Like, man, we need to do better, man, as a society. That doesn't work, man. It's wrong. It's wrong, but unfortunately that's just how it is. Kana nishishiga, I never knew if that's how things were, because I'm such a ontoro family na, man. Like, I love family, and I'm not talking about extended family. No, I'm talking about family in general. Family from immediate family to extended family. That's what I'm talking about. I love family, but nanny, people really can do things to you and get away with it, but there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, which is quite sad. Mashnon Shimande Shironga only last year. I was so naive. I'm very naive when it comes to some things, but and this is one of them. Very, very naive. Kucha, yo, nani, that can happen. And that's it. You can't say, I hate you, but you can't. It's your family. And then you move on. But they do get away with it, honestly, and it sucks. But yeah. So apart from that, things I've learned as being a student. I've learned not to procrastinate. Again, I don't even think this is a lesson. I don't even think this is a lesson at all. No, it's not a lesson. I already knew this. But what I've learned really, what I've really learned is that I cannot nanny. I can't multitask whilst being a student. I have to give up something. And also, like, I just can't do everything at once while being a student. I had to put my business on hold. Okay, not really on hold, but I had to step out and just focus on me. I had to just cut out on certain things. Social media as well. I had to cut out on social media. Like, I had to limit my social media presence. Apart from YouTube, of course. Like, I just couldn't do everything at once while I'm studying. It's weird. But I guess that's how it is. I used to see, from people, people would just like go, like, boom, gone. No WhatsApp, no Instagram, no Facebook, no nothing, while studying. And I just thought I could do it all, but Nani, it's impossible. You can't. And that's what I've learned, Kuchanani. I can't. I have to limit my social media presence. I have to limit it. And that's what I intend to do this year. I really have to limit it. Yes, but don't worry. YouTube, I'm still gonna be on YouTube regardless. But the others, I'll really have to limit. I have no choice. What I've learned from being a child of my parents is that they'll still treat you as a child, even though you're married. I really thought that this was gonna change after getting married, but my parents still see me as a child. They still see me as a child. Like, honestly, I don't know why I was so naive about this. I really thought that getting married will make things, it will change things. Like, okay, she's gone, she's got a husband, cool, she's got a kids, a poor, I really thought that things was gonna change, but Nani, things didn't change. It's still the same. It's still the same. So yeah. Yes. What I've learned in 2021, this I picked up from a fellow YouTuber, future Mrs. Husband. She said sometimes we need to declutter our space if we want to receive. Oh gosh, I'm paraphrasing, but this might come up wrong. Declutter your space in order for you to receive the blessings from God. Oh, I hope this is right. I hope, because I was supposed to actually go through through her video again just to make sure that I get it correctly. But it's something in that line where you need to declutter your space for you to receive, in order for you to receive God's blessings. It's one thing I've learned, and I must say it made a lot of sense. So moving forward, I have to really declutter my space. And actually, I have started doing that already. I did start doing that, and I want to see how it's going to work out. And that spoke to me when I heard it. It really did. So yeah. Finally, what I've learned from just what I've learned about myself. What have I learned about myself? I have learned that I'm an overanalyzer. I know that I'm an overthinker, but I never really thought I was I never thought I was an overanalyzer. I really analyze things, even the most silliest and dumb things. I analyze a lot of stuff. Like I would just be there analyzing, and like I really do, and it's not healthy. It's already not healthy to be an overthinker, and yet now you're here analyzing stuff that doesn't even make sense. So yeah, I do analyze a lot of stuff. Yeah, and that's not good. I need to leave that behind. I've also learned that as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more and more emotional. I used to pray about this. Alpha, please. I used to pray about this, and it seems like it gets worse as you get older. Yeah, that's what I've learned. And it does get worse when you get older. I don't know if it's a motherly thing that comes when you get kids, or I don't know, but or maybe because of the things that are happening around us that we see on a day-to-day. I don't know, but I've learned that I've actually become more and more emotional. Yes. Yeah. I have learned that about myself now, that I do get emotional with age. So yeah, yes. And one thing also that I've learned is that it's okay to pause. It's okay for me to pause and just let go. It's okay. Like I was a multitasker, but not anymore. I'm changing. I'm not doing that anymore, because I've learned that you will burn out if you don't stop. It's okay to do things one thing at a time. That's what I've learned, that I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. So yeah, I have learned that the most supportive people are the people that hardly know you or hardly know your story. That's what I've learned. So I've learned that YouTube is actually a great space so far because you're here showcasing your life to people that you don't actually know. Some of them you might know, but most of them you don't know. It's not like when you get views, they tell you who viewed it. So for me, I think that is safe. Yeah, and I like that. I really do. It's really safe. So yeah. The other thing that I've learned is that in life, you should never have high expectations. I'm highlighting high because I still feel and I still believe that one should always have expectations, regardless. I don't care the saying of, no, don't have expectations and whatnot. No, I believe that you should always have expectations, but just not high expectations. I think the high expectation should come from you as an individual, and not from the other person. So that's what I've learned. And I learned the hard way. And I always say that in every situation in life, there's always a lesson behind it. There's always like a teachable moment. There's always something teachable about every situation in one's life, and I think the past year has been a lot of and I would say that the past year, a lot of things that happened to me were very teachable moments. Very teachable moments, you know. Everything, life is a learning process. You live and you learn, you know, each day. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If there's anything that you guys have learned in the year 2021, please let me know what you've learned. I might just learn a few things from you guys as well, a few pointers, you know. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. I hope we will have a very productive year in terms of content creating, I don't know, whichever. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Like, comment, and share. Yeah, until next time, guys. Ciao.